You rockin' with Book Jamz. Grab your friends and your brother and sisters, cousins, all of the above. It's time for us to read this jam. Yeah, go on an adventure. It's more than some words and pretty little pictures. Learn a couple lessons, get some knowledge in your brain, and you have a little fun in this thing with Book Jamz.
Welcome, Book Jammers.
Hi, Mr. Blaze.
Are you ready for Halloween?
Yeah!
Awesome! Tonight we'll gather around the bonfire and roast marshmallows.
And tell a scary story.
Come on, let's head out back.
Okay, Book Jammers, who here has ever had a bad dream after watching a scary show?
Okay, kids, let's be very quiet and listen closely as Mr. Blaze tells a scary story.
There were a bunch of friends who lived in the same neighborhood. They always hung out at the neighborhood clubhouse together. One day, at the clubhouse, they saw a flyer announcing a Halloween costume party taking place on Halloween night. Everyone was excited, except for Nevaeh. Nevaeh hated anything to do with Halloween. Scary stories, spooky costumes, and scary TV shows. Even at sleepovers with Destiny, she watched Stranger Things but mostly kept her head under the covers during the scary parts. She wanted nothing to do with it. Everyone planned to go to the party except Nevaeh. Destiny suggested a Stranger Things theme, and everyone agreed on their costumes. Nevaeh felt left out but was still too scared to participate. Destiny begged her to come, but Nevaeh couldn't muster enough courage, so she said no. On the night of the party, Nevaeh's mom said they were going to Hallelujah night at church, like they did every Halloween. Nevaeh didn't want to go, so she stayed home alone. Meanwhile, everyone else showed up at Destiny's house in their Stranger Things costumes, taking pictures. Destiny texted Nevaeh some photos. Nevaeh smiled, texted back saying they all looked great, and drifted off to sleep. Suddenly, Nevaeh was awakened by a loud noise. She got up, calling for her parents, but soon realized they weren't home. She walked to the living room and looked out the window. None of the houses had their Halloween lights on. It was completely dark. As she turned away, she heard a noise. Slowly, she walked back to the window. Starting with the house farthest from hers, lights began to flicker and move closer. A loud bell started to ring. Nevaeh ran to her room and hid under her bed. After a few minutes of silence, she emerged and grabbed her phone. But it was dead. Not wanting to be home alone, she decided to run as fast as she could to join everyone else at the clubhouse. Just as she reached the living room, a voice whispered her name. Nevaeh.
Phil? Is that you? Is this real?
I am very much real.
Why are you here?
Because nobody dressed up as me for Halloween. If you had gone, you could have, and I wouldn't have felt left out. I'm always left out.
I didn't mean for you to be left out.
Enough!
I have someone who wants to meet you.
The bell rang again. Nevaeh closed her eyes and covered her ears. A monstrous voice shouted, Nevaeh, open your eyes. She did, and discovered she was floating in midair, staring into the eyes of Petra. She screamed and struggled, trying to break free.
Don't worry, Nevaeh. It will be over soon.
Above her, a portal opened. Her friends were looking down, screaming for her to take their hands. She reached for Destiny's hand. But Phil grabbed her feet, trying to pull her down. Help! 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 Nevaeh! Wake up! You're having a bad dream! Nevaeh opened her eyes. Her parents and friends, still in their costumes, were watching her.
You were having a bad dream.
I dreamed that Phil and Petra were trying to get me, just because he felt left out.
It was just a dream. Maybe you felt left out, and we're sorry if we made you feel that way. There's nothing to be scared of.
The end.
Come on, everybody. Like Destiny said, it's nothing to be scared of. It was just a story.
It was a dark and gloomy night. There was no other kid in sight. Couldn't send a text, couldn't turn on the lights. 4 girls in for a night full of fright. Creepy noises coming from outside. Lock the doors and close all of the blinds. There was no place to run, there's no place to hide. Poor little girl, she is losing her mind. Oh, little Nevaeh, what's she gonna do when she's sitting home alone in this dark all in the room? Scary stories, spooky tales. Don't just fall asleep because you have a nightmare. Don't turn off the lights, or you better beware of the creatures that go boo in the night. It's scary story time tonight.
At Book Jamz Book Club, we know spooky stories aren't just for thrills. They teach, inspire, and spark imagination. It can boost the imagination where kids picture new worlds and characters, strengthening creativity.
Brave heroes teach little readers how to face fears, and that builds courage. Fun seasonal stories keeps kids engaged and learning, growing their reading skills. Storytime becomes laughter, learning, and bonding, and that's how we create connection. See you next time at the Book Jamz Book Club.
Remember to bring a friend.